Hello and welcome. I'm Nathan with the TTRPGs. This is another silver alert from PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia, PA. We are here with Winter, who's here to talk about.
This game is 12 Inner Demons, written by Witchcraft Games and Cybernetic Coven. So the whole premise of this game is that it takes place in an urban fantasy world, not unlike World of Darkness that you might be familiar with, where one of the player characters, who is a person inflicted with a deep-seated trauma, has drawn the attention of a powerful archdemon that is going to come to Earth and consume them, making life hell for everyone around them. In order to confront this, the other player characters that are people in their lives, as well as a group of lesser demons that are trying to fight the archdemon for their own purposes, have to stop the ritual in 12 days that will bring the archdemon to Earth.
Now, what's the system based on?
So the system, it is a D10-based system. It's not unlike the Storyteller system, but it is a lot more straightforward. We cut a lot of the chaff, cut a lot of stuff that really trips people up in games like this, to focus more on very concise, very quick action resolution, and keep the game more grounded on the story and the interactions between the characters.
And talking about characters, what's the character creation experience like?
All right. The character creation process is actually really straightforward. You have some different, you have different stats, you have a small number of stats that you really have to keep track of. And most of what your character is comes from different abilities that you can pick up over the course of the game.
Okay.
So it's depending on the combination of abilities and stats that determines the size of your die pool. And then when rolling your die, you're looking for what the total result of those dice are in order to see if you're able to do the thing you're trying to do.
Okay. So there's like a threshold.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the storyteller or GM or whatever sets a threshold.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, it's really straightforward, not a lot to it.
Okay.
And I would say one of the neat things about character creation, sorry to cut you off. One of the neat things about character creation is that there are two types of characters in this game. You have the normal people that are just normal humans, don't have a lot that better people. And then you have lesser demons. Lesser demons can actually only really interact with people via their bonds with them. They have a actual mechanic that you have to keep track of called grip, whereas when they use their powers, they actually lose their grip on reality and can wind up being dragged into hell if they don't have an anchor, like another player character that they have to interact with.
Okay.
So it is really focused on like the bonds between the characters and also what each characters are really like dealing with. It is a game that's really focused on like tackling themes of trauma, community, a lot of dark interpersonal themes that the creator really kind of pulled from her personal life.
Okay. And who's the creator again?
So the main writer is her name is Anemone. She is a artist from Italy. She was like the main like ideas person behind the game, and she was the main artist.
Okay.
Although a number of other people that are members of the artist collective I'm part of, called Cybernetic Coven, also contributed, including from the layout, the actual writing, etc. And this also contributes some writing as well.
Yeah, that's great. And Cybernetic Coven, do you have like is there a website or a way to see more?
Yeah. So we don't have a full we don't have a full website up yet, but we do have a Patreon and a Twitter. Our Twitter is Cyber Coven Art, and on the Patreon it's Cybernetic Coven. Okay. And you can see a lot of our upcoming work. By contributing to the Patreon, you can also get like access to not only an exclusive Discord, where you can talk to us directly and have us answer your questions about our product, but also access to alpha versions of all of our products.
Okay.
So as we make stuff, you get first dibs and you get to see what we're cooking behind the scenes.
Awesome. Is there anything else that you think we should know about the game?
Honestly, that's just pretty straightforward. It's a dark game. It tackles a lot of mature themes, but because it has that like very strict structure to it, there's always an archdemon, there's always a target, there's always a 12-day ritual. Yep. It's really good for newer DMs and players.
Okay.
That they can just kind of play it more like a color in the lines.
A lot of structure.
Yeah, a lot of structure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it provides like a nice, concise experience. You always know what you're getting into.
Okay. Well, thanks so much. I appreciate you giving us the time.
And thank you for bringing me on.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time.